I am so excited to be able to introduce Jonas. He's our head creator of Live. He just won that award we just talked about. He's a professional brand builder, social media expert. He's helped many companies go viral. Guys, make sure you're paying attention to everything he has to say and be the product. Rod, over to you.
Thank you so much, Ron. I appreciate that intro. Feeling good about myself. But more importantly, I'm feeling excited for everybody who's a part of this. And like Blake said earlier on, it's not about things being perfect. It's about getting in early to great opportunities like this and being a part of making the difference, because that'll produce the most amount of success. Every single one of the leaders that spoke before I'm speaking now have added so much value, and everything that's shared is key to the social strategy and the social game plan that you apply to your business. Because obviously social media is become a new component, new medium of the way we communicate and the way we connect. So it's going to be important that you guys pay attention and you apply a lot of the tools that we're going to be sharing here and moving forward. So let's go to the next slide as we dive right in. In your social game plan, you have to think of, first and foremost, socially activating your brand, becoming socially active. Essentially, you are the brand, right? You're a lifestyle entrepreneur, so you want to be driven to show people the things that you do for a living, and that's participate in these experiences, whether it's a meetup, a Live Local, or a full-on Live Global. These are all a part of being the product that you want to share with everybody, so that they can ultimately see that there is a way for them to take their bucket list items and turn them into live experiences. So as a brand, you want to be driven to make sure that you position yourself online. Social media is shifting and changing and evolving. And when it first started, it was really all about like connecting with your close friends and your close family. And that was pretty much it. Now it's really about you sharing yourself with the world in terms of who you are as a brand. Lifestyle is now being monetized. There's a lot of influencers getting paid online. So just for the way that they live. So for you to position yourself to, earn a living off of your lifestyle as a Live member, a Live promoter, you need to start presenting yourself as such as well. So the next step is going to be building value, creating content, just the basics, and how to sell this into the market. So go to the next slide. So yeah, let's become socially active. You are a brand. Branding is your image, right? And what others should know about you. So what you stand for, what your mission, vision, values are going to essentially, help you provide people with an understanding of the philosophy behind Live. Look, there's a full educational part to being a Live promoter. Hence the reason why we're doing this simulcast. And every single thing that each promoter has shared provides value and context for things that you can post. Content 101, here it is. It's the things that it's the statements that you make online. It's the photos you share. It's the video clips. And like Ron and Stacy and Adam mentioned, a part of being the product is proving you are the product, right? You essentially are the product. So everything that we share from a corporate standpoint are assets that you can be sharing, reposting from the corporate side all the way to the leader side. Adam and Stacy put out great content. Lindsay, Jen, Rhonda, there's so many leaders that are putting out great content. Jason O'Toole, their philosophy, their education, the things that they're providing are tools that you can continue to reiterate, because not many people get an opportunity to work alongside leaders like this, right? They say birds of a feather flock together. How many people in the world have a relationship with a multimillionaire? Well, you have relationships with multimillionaires, so there's a reason why you should be sharing their content, because that'll help build that your brand as an individual and keep you socially active. So how does this apply to Live? You want to stand out. You want to be remembered. You don't post alone. Make sure that you're sharing the content that we're posting from the corporate side all the way to all of our leaders, because that'll attract others to you and your cause, because you're not just trying to do something, you're already a part of something. Next slide. So a couple of first steps, a little housekeeping. You want to set yourself up for success. Your profile is your brand. So how would I feel looking at your profile? Make sure you have a nice cover photo. Nowadays, mobile phones shoot in HD, if not 4K. So make sure you have a nice cover photo. Same thing with your profile photo. The things that you share on your wall and you put into your timeline should be intriguing, not forceful, but intriguing about what are you involved in? What's going on? Oh, there was a great meetup over there, or there was a live local over here, or oh, you're dreaming about going to Bali, and oh, you're going to Iceland. How are you going to Iceland? That's exactly what should be happening in your wall and in your timeline from your peers and the people that you're connected to. They should be hearing the philosophy of the leaders and the opportunity to check another thing off your live list and realizing that you're a part of something that is revolutionary. The info in your bio should be filled with the language from Nick to Blake to Stacy, Jen, Rhonda to Jason. All of these leaders are providing absolute gems. I mean, and each one of them are geniuses in their own right. That's why they're on this simulcast, sharing their tips and tools to success. Fill your bio with that info. That language will become your language, and that will become your key to success. Photos and videos. If you don't have them, grab some from other people, right? Because that's literally a social strategy of mine when I build brands. If I'm working with a company in fitness, I build a portfolio based on what's called a competitive analysis. So I'm constantly observing others. So for you, do the same. Constantly observe others, what the leaders are doing, and duplicate what they're doing. That'll give you tips for success. And then add links. Add links to all the great information and tools and after movies, the highlight videos, the photos, the throwback moments, the live list hashtags. All those things are things that you can, share as links that prove the value of what you're a part of. And then make sure your settings are correct. Hide your friends. You don't want random people digging into your background and communicating in ways if you're not connected to them. So make sure you treat your social activation like it's a business. Make sure you have the keys to the door, and whoever you let in is a valued relationship. Next slide. So get connected. Be aggressive online. Go out there and Facebook, Instagram, all these social platforms provide suggested friends. Well, if they're a suggested friend, they're somehow relatively connected to you or your lifestyle. So go ahead and add them, say hello, take a look at their profile, drop a comment, connect with them, build communication with people online, just as if you met them at the grocery store or the coffee shop, or if you're shopping at the mall for some of you ladies, right? For us guys, have a conversation with the guy as if you're at a sports bar catching the game. Connect. That's going to be the key to your business and the key to your success. Connect with the Live community on Instagram, on Facebook. Connect with the Live founders, your upline leaders. Because when you connect with your upline leaders, what you do is you take your circle to the next level. And so anyone who's trying to progress in life is going to see that you're progressing in life, and that's going to create the most infamous word in sales and in life experiences, and that's called FOMO, fear of missing out. You upgrade your lifestyle by communicating and conveying the value from Live Corporate all the way to our Live founders and upline leaders. And everybody is going to be wondering, how can I hang out with you? Because you're taking your life to the next level right now. Not later, but right now. And then also make sure you're joining the Live groups and the team groups that are constantly being created around a lot of the events and providing a lot of great information on updates for some of our experiences. So go to the next slide. Okay, so here's some quick tips. 2 ways to really just get your business going online. Curate and create, okay? Curating for you out there who are non-creative is your key to success. You can get a lot of great content that you can repost through Live Community. Look, managing the Live Community Instagram, I see a lot of promoters already doing this, and they're doing it with success. Their profiles are looking professional. If they talk to somebody at Starbucks and they said, I'm getting ready to go to Iceland, and they're like, how? And they're like, hey, check out my Instagram, let's connect, message me. Because nowadays people don't just give out their phone number. Connect to people through your Instagram. Say, message me, would love to share more. Now your conversation is concentrated around the business, around the product, and around bringing people into this experience. Live founders and leaders, curate content from them, from the Live community, Live creatives. The at Live Creatives crew Instagram is constantly reposting and sharing the hottest stuff that's coming from within our community and coming from outside. And then lifestyle profiles, pages, groups. Those are areas where you can connect with people that are interested in everything that we're offering them. That's the number one reason why you should be active and constantly building your business. Look, the reality is social media, for some people feels taboo, but there are people of all generations that have attracted the interest of millennials, right? And so don't underestimate your ability to inspire a younger generation to rally around you, because you have the ability to help them fulfill their dreams and go places that they never thought they'd go. So take advantage of this opportunity, build out your business. If you treat your social pages like you're designing your office to be appealing to anybody who wants to fulfill their lifelong dreams and grow financially, you'll have a massive amount of success. The internet has all these tools. You can grab images from Google, right? But if you are a creative, you can go ahead and create. Start by creating live moments. Follow the tips that Ron just provided. Create live meetups online, at a location, and create moments, one small moment at a time, until your moments are so big with so many people that you're writing your success story and you're standing on stage at a Live Global talking about how to become a platinum, right? Get involved in these live experiences. These liveless experiences are set up for you to have the best amount of content. You could pick up your phone or a camera that you choose to buy, and you could turn in 360-degree directions and get a great photo. So make sure you're active and you're capturing the moment, right? But without overshooting, because you want to enjoy the moment as well. So this is your lifestyle. So make sure you're sharing it from a first-person perspective, right? If you don't have enough to share from a first-person perspective, go ahead and share the success stories of others. The advantage you have is you're not alone. You're a part of a community, so there's so much that you can share. So how do you do that? Convey your dreams. If you haven't accomplished a lot of those, convey your dreams and your inspirational stories. Celebrate your victories, right? All those things will help you produce the content that'll produce a lot of success for you. Next slide. Nick Sarnicola, Blake Mallon, those are their social pages. Make sure you're following them. They're setting the standard. They're by being great examples, curating keynote speaking content that will help you put your mind in the right frame to build your business, as well as be a successful lifestyle entrepreneur. Next slide. Also, the Live Creative crew, we're producing that organic, that raw content, that creativity. Feel free to communicate with me on there as well. I'll help give you creative direction and inspiring ideas on how to create a live experience for yourself. Next slide. And then how to sell into the market. Here's key, right? You want to create FOMO by producing, concentrated conversation. That's the key, concentrated conversation. So be the product. Adam and Stacy nailed it. To be the product, you also got to share the business. So be the business as well. Be the product by sharing the product, but be the business by speaking the business's language. Every single one of our leaders drops nuggets on specific components of the business. Become an expert in the business, right? These calls are so essential because they equip you with the tools to be able to answer the questions that help balance the excitement and the knowledge so you can be successful. And the more you post, the more value you build around these moments, the more FOMO you're going to create. People are going to have a fear of missing out, and they're going to want to follow your content strategy. You don't spend so much time communicating to people to draw a response. Spend more time sharing success, sharing the moments, talking about the great experiences, talking about dreams fulfilled, and you'll see that those conversations that you create will cause people to want to know more. Now, the best place to create the sale conversation is in direct messaging. As they say in today's society, slide into the DMs, direct message people, ask them if they want to know more, or ask them if there's a dream destination that they could go to anywhere in the world. Where would it be? Right? When you create these conversations, they help you discover the why that helps you bring them into the value that Live offers. Share stories. Just like I said, introduce Live in and create intrigue and interest. That's so important, right? You don't want to force people, because if you sound desperate from a sales standpoint, you're going to lose people. It's going to sound like the value isn't there. But when you create intrigue and interest, it's because it's almost like that sale that's going to end at the end of the night, right? When you talk about all these great moments and, wow, I can't believe Live Caribbean sold out in 2 weeks. 500 people, this is going to be amazing. Well, everybody who sees that post now knows that there's no chance that they can go to Live Caribbean. But you know what? They're not going to want to miss the next time because you got an opportunity to be a part of it, and they're going to start asking why. That's intrigue, that's interest, that's FOMO. So keep connecting, and if you do that, you are going to have what's called the prove it model. You're going to be an example of a lifestyle entrepreneur in your city, and you're going to have that 360-degree component within your business that's going to produce the success, that's going to help people go from, you know, a new promoter to rising star to each new level within Live, to where you can help dreams come true and help people accomplish experiences that they never thought they could accomplish. Next slide. And that's pretty much it.